Hey Dressage Superstars, today we're going to answer the question, what do you do if your horse pig roots or does a little buck when you go into canter? Okay, so a little pig root into the canter is actually quite normal. My naughty little pony used to do it. And the first thing is, depending on how bad it gets, the first thing is make it really hard for them to get their hind legs up. So here's normal position. If I'm on a horse that likes to pig root or buck, I'm going to ask for the canter like this. Because I'm now sitting way over here, and it's going to be a little bit harder for my horse to get his hind legs in the air. And again, lean all the way back and canter. It's also safe, because if they do pig root, they're not going to be able to, again, if I was here, if I said, okay, leaning forward and canter, and he pig roots, I'm more chance to come down, to fall off and come down near the shoulder. So any horse that's a bit of a bucker, I like to be a little bit over here, because if they throw me, I'm only going to get thrown to here and not actually thrown off their back. That's the first step. Make it really hard for the hind legs to come up at all. The second step is to find out why the horse is pig rooting. So is it pain? Because if it is, you're going to have to get that checked. A nice way of doing that is also on the lunge, going, okay, does it pig root into canter on the lunge? We'll get a top rider on it and see if it does it with that rider or if it's just kind of pulling the mickey on you a little bit. And the third thing is, does it pig root any other time? So does it pig root, is it pig rooting at the leg, is it pig rooting at going forward? Or is it definitely the canter transition? Because if it is just the canter transition, it's probably just learnt that's an easier way. So you've got to learn and teach the horse to engage his back through the canter transition instead of disengage the back. The horse is doing the opposite of what you want it to do. You want the horse to round up its back, bring its hind legs under and canter like that. It's disengaging its back, putting a big curve in it and coming up behind, which is the opposite. You never want a dressage horse to come up behind. You want a horse to sit behind. So that's just going to be a training method and a training technique. And if you need help with that, you're going to need a coach, because you're going to need a coach to teach you what an engaged hind leg and a round back feels like, and to get that in trot, and to only do the canter transition. So what you might do, I do it with a lot of my students, so they're trotting, and I go, okay, have you got it? Yep, okay, the horse is through, horse is through, the horse is through. Then they ask for canter, and the horse does this first, and goes forward. And I go, stop, back to normal trot. The horse has to go normal trot, 1, 2, 3, pop. There was no change in trot rhythm, no running, but most people go trot, okay, and 1, 2, 3, canter. And they do it from getting faster in the trot. But all that fast trot does is disengage the horse, and the horse learns, oh, I can run into canter. I can be disengaged before canter. Sometimes the head comes up. So you really got to make sure that everything is staying, the horse is staying where he needs to be, and then he'll pop into canter, hopefully engage, rather than coming up behind. If you liked today's episode, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you want to leave a comment, I read all my comments, so let us know how this helped. If you would like some more dressage help, I have a completely free ultimate seat package, which is filled with videos, training plans, a 30-day training plan, bonus videos and bonus explanations of what you need to do in your training for the next 30 days. I would love to give that to you for free. Just click on the link below and check that out. And remember, live your dreams.